Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. Quick spin on the run. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Oh, nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And the Ducks with first and 10 here.
And Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Catch made on the left side, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And in fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up a third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. A running play called on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Now they get set to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, the ball comes loose.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. They've got him down out near the 40.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Picks up 6. And that's a first down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 7, Oklahoma State 0.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he get there on the ground? This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Trying to extend the play. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. The Cowboys will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
A game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Send the back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he slings this pass over the middle. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets it right back where they need to be.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. It was a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before first down marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaking ankles with the spin move. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The gain moves the ball to the 34. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down, but time is running out. And he drops back in the gun. Looks left and finds his target there. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Aguilar. The pocket breaking down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away and get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's
at the 21.
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. And he's got it. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Important second down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loses 4. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Jones. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Oklahoma State offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Cowboys will crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Boy, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Jones. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Spinning out of the tackle. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Okay, ready? Cricket.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oregon 17, Oklahoma State 7.
begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be fourth down. The Ducks offense is on the move now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Caught quickly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Extra point try coming now. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the fourth. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to throw it deep. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 10. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. Decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now is get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And the Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Jones. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. They're going to fake it. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Off the fake, the holder finds his receiver. Touchdown, Ducks. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Some trickery for a touchdown, and Kirk, that defense just got completely flat-footed that time.
Well, it's because it was a perfect call at the right time by this head coach and the special teams coordinator, and your opponent was clearly not prepared for that fake at all. That's an exciting way to score this touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Toss play to the outside. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Dropping back, it's Jones. Throwing for his running back. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's got it inside the 15. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Cowboys offense is back out on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or 2 to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.